Alright guys, welcome back. So I just want to talk about week 2 and 3. I've been a little MIA, so sorry about that. But basically, what did I do with week 2 and 3? So I was in Vegas for a school interview, right? And I was just doing it for fun. Not doing that for fun. But I was in Vegas to do that interview, but also had a little bit of fun as well. Not just doing work, right? And I was thinking, like, while I was in Vegas for about a week, I was thinking, like, as you're there, right, you must learn to be more social to be attractive, right? So that was something that, and that's something I learned that from watching the people there and just talking to different people, right? That you gotta be social. You can't just be like a flower on the wall, that kind of thing. Like, opportunities come to those who, who are open, who put themselves forward, right? You never really know what's going to happen. I feel like I learned about that more during my interview, just because I was trying to be myself. Not too much, obviously. You don't want to be like, oh, screw this, like, I'm a party, this kind of that, but more so really just put yourself out there. I'm not sure if that was the right move or not, but we'll see as the time passes. But yeah, that's just something that I learned from that week. So week 2 and 3, that's kind of sort of what was going on. Week 3 was where I was learning. Week 3 was where I was basically in Vegas to try new things, and having fun in Vegas after my interview. And week 2 was kind of being more consistent with the stuff that I talked about during week 1. 3, there are a couple of new things that I tried out that I want to talk to you guys about here, and also as a way to document. So hopefully this helps you guys too. So please let me know down in the comments. So basically, I just tried a new hair routine, right? So this time I used my hair dryer and texture powder, and along with texture hairspray. So the texture hairspray is kind of like to volumize and also add texture, and then texture powder kind of like makes it more. Gives it more hold, gives it like a slight matte finish, but it's also like not too strong of a hold where it's like strict and kind of like pomade, right? But it's more like relaxed, right? Right now I have that same thing going. Like, this is the kind of hair that I was talking about, where it's like, it could go up and then it could go down, like one strand goes down. And it's kind of like the effortless look, right? Like, you try to do your hair, and yeah, it's kind of same thing here. And it's super easy too. You just spray it, put it on. It's not too much effort. All right. So I just want to show off the products real quick. So this is the Texture Tonic by Vita. This is something I'm using. I was just trying it out because my hair is like, it's straight hair. It's Asian hair. Like, what can you really do realistically to make it texturized? But this is the best that I'm trying out. You guys let me know if there are other things that I should try. I'll try to look for more products as well. So keep an eye out for those. And then this is the texture powder I use currently. It's called Styling Powder Level 3, something like that. You guys can see it. It's not reversed, but basically, this is pretty good. It was recommended to me by my little brother. It's pretty solid. I love it. I think it's a staple. I say it's like super easy to put on. Like, you can also do it like when your hair is not like completely done, right? Like, let's say you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh shoot, I'm busy. Just put it on your hair and just put it back up. It's not perfect. I still prefer the method of wetting your hair, putting this on, all right, after it's like damp, and then blow drying it, and then putting back on the texture powder. So yeah, that's what Chicago did. So yeah, that's what I did differently to my hair that week. Oh, that week, I also went to a couple gyms that I wanted to try out in Vegas. One was called the Dragon's Lair, and the other was USC Fit, right? So Dragon's Lair, it was more so like, it's like a power building, it was more so like a power building gym, powerlifting gym, my bad. It was a powerlifting gym where people were just, lifting. They were big, they were huge though, they're like massive. I never felt so out of place in my life, but it was also pretty nice because there were like so many new equipment there that I didn't know what it was. Like, they had this machine for cable kickbacks. I was actually impressed. If you guys don't know, I'm also like a trainer on the side. But yeah, so I thought that was super cool. It's not like anywhere in the commercial gyms. And they have so many more machines. yeah, the gym was nice. I got nothing else to say about that. It was a really nice gym. So nice. It's pretty expensive though. But yeah, second gym that I went to, UFC Fit, was also really nice. It's a little different from here. Here's we have like UFC gym, right? But over there it's UFC Fit. UFC Fit has a different vibe because it's more like relaxed. The color was blue for some reason. UFC gym is red. I feel like it's more aggressive. The music was louder. I like that. Gives me the vibes, so I can keep going. But yeah. But still nice. I like the amenities. The amenities of the gym were super nice. Like they had a pool, right? So if I say there's some things that I want to try out in my training that involves pool work, mainly like cardio, maybe jumping. I'll let you guys in on that in a future video. Talk more about it, but those are some things I really wanted to try. And then 2, they had a basketball court. Sadly, I couldn't use the basketball court because one of the members, dude, I think he was a new member. He dunked it on the basketball rim, and he broke the backboard. That's what I was talking to a worker, and he was talking about it. I was like, oh, that's crazy. But yeah. So that's that. Those are the 2 amenities I'm really looking forward to. But overall, the gym was pretty nice. There's like very spacious. There's like an outdoor area. There's punching bags. It was really nice. I just hope that's worth it to go there. But no, the gym was really, really nice. I can't say anything too bad about it. And then lastly, I did go clubbing. Clubbing is probably one of my more social fun hobbies. I'd say it's just like go out. I went out with my girlfriend and her friends. It was really fun time. We went to see Millennium, and here are some clips of that if you guys want to see. Overall, it was pretty dope. Met a bunch of new people. Had a great time. But yeah, that's something that taught me to be more social. Because if you're in that kind of environment, you want to talk to your girlfriend's friends, right? Yeah, and that's just something that was an epiphany that week. So yeah, I also forgot to add, in week 3, I also did like some gua sha. So gua sha, if you guys don't know, it's like this metal thing that helps you guys like reshape your face, that kind of thing. I feel like it helps. I'm also not sure if it's just like the cut, but I think it is the gua sha. I feel like it's helping a lot. There's also a couple things too, a little bit behind the videos, but I will catch up. I'm trying to stay consistent. Stay tuned. I'll let you guys know how that week 4 went, about the moisturizer and the toner. I'm really excited because my skin has been, like I said in the first video, my skin has been pretty dry after like adding all my skincare. So hopefully this helps out. And I'll talk about that in a future video and the results. So if you guys liked this content and like to see more, please comment, like, subscribe, and leave any questions down below. Peace.